Hi, how's everyone? I hope everyone's having a great day. I forgot to send out I didn't forget, I didn't have time to send out an announcement in Discord, which I will do in a moment. And yep. Just a moment, don't worry about it. Don't worry about a thing. Anyways, anyone here? Anyone having a great day? Please tell me that someone's having a great day, because oof boy, life is nuts, right? I know who's definitely having a good day today. It's Stanley, of course, who is the main hero of today's story, the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, which we will be continuing. I don't know if we reached the new content. Sorry. I don't know if we reached the new content yet, but hopefully we did. We'll see what happens today. Maybe we'll unlock some new content. Maybe we'll see some new content, and yeah, basically that's the gist of it. Okie dokie. I think what I'll do next is actually start the damn thing. Let me see what do we have here. Also, I was thinking, I don't know for sure, but I was like looking at the different stuff. I was looking at the Stanley Parable page on Steam, and it seemed to me that I can gift the game to any region, because it didn't say like, ooh, well, you have it locked, etc. So you cannot, like, you can only gift it to those who are in Russia. So I was thinking, can I gift it to anyone? And if I can I like do a giveaway? I have no idea if this will even work, but oh, hey, hi. I'm so bad at, I mean, yeah, I see your name. I see your nickname. But I don't think I ever asked you how you actually ever how to address you. Like by name, or like guy, or or full name, that okay guy, or PK guy, I don't know. But hi, I'm so glad to see you. I didn't see you in a while. I think. I mean, I haven't been streaming for a while, but now that I'm back, I see you also are back in chat. So hi. How are you? Call me daddy? Ah. Well, I mean, the position for my sugar daddy is still open, so wink wink, you know. But yeah, PK is fine. All right. Hi. Hi, PK. I did miss you. I mean, I miss everyone who's not here with me at any present moment, but still, that applies to you individually as well. Hi. How are you doing? How's your I don't know, year been? I mean, I know that you've been here for a while, but I think I haven't seen you since like since when I was live on February, right? I'm barely around. I disappeared just like my father did 25 years ago, dude. I mean, sad, but What's the point of sad stories if you can't make a joke out of them? Of course, if you're really not joking, then so sorry. My father also disappeared, so. So anyway, how are you, handsome? Oh, come on, you gotta flatter me all day. I'm doing good. I mean, this day in particular haven't been all that great. Look at this nice cup, by the way, puppy. I don't know why. I decided to show it all of a sudden. But yeah, the day itself hasn't been that great, but in general, for now, I guess I'm doing pretty good. If you remember my previous background, like not background as in history of me, I don't know. But I have like I've changed, like this stuff behind me is changed because I've moved. I'm now living with my girlfriend, and she's kind enough to put pizza next to me. I love her so much, actually. So don't mind if I do. You're doing good. He's good, a nice person. How did you meet Good? Well, Good isn't a guest of mine very often, so I guess I enjoy his company. Sorry for munching on stream. I'm just really hungry. Girlfriend, yay. Yes. I mean, I've been in a relationship for a while now, but I just recently moved in, so this is where I'm streaming from now. And have you heard of the game The Stanley Parable? Because I'm playing it now, or rather I'm playing the new version. Which is Ultra Deluxe. Also, I think I need a tissue, not to wipe my tears, but to wipe my hands from pizza. I have played it. Very interesting concept. 10 out of 10. Have you played the new one? That's what I'm also curious about. Or just the old one, because the new one had just come out, like at April 27th, basically. So just like last week. And I'll be right back. One moment. I want to grab something for my hands. Wipes. Just the old one? You like them old? You don't want this taken out of context, do you? Or maybe you do. But yeah, we are checking out the new one actually here. So if you want to see what they've added, you can check it out actually on stream. So I think I should start by now because I don't have that much time, and I'm sorry, I'm already late, and I'm like, you know. Okay, let's just start it right where I left off. Also, if you like get any problems with connection, like dropped frames or whatever, or like anything, or with the sound, please let me know, because I had some technical difficulties last time, and it wasn't pretty. Relentless, hi, so nice to see you. How are you doing? Okay, what time is it today? Why did I say time is it today? It doesn't make any sense. Okay, it's gonna hit 30 minutes real soon, and as soon as it hits 30 minutes, I will press confirm, because that's how I did my clock back in the day. So yeah, Relentless, how are you doing? I hope your week is going well. You good? You have a Zoom meeting in a couple hours, but until then I'm gonna chill out here. That is awesome. I think I'm gonna stream for just a couple of hours because it's weekday and I gotta go to bed early. And it's already 8:30 p.m. You know? As you can see by my clock over here. Which I'm gonna set up whenever the time hits the right time, if you know what I mean. Come on. I've been waiting for a minute now for this. There we go, okay. Okay, it doesn't throw me straight to the menu, it just says hang on, hang on. So yeah, nice to see you here. Alright, so it doesn't throw me into the main menu, I just launched it. What do we have here? Hang on, hang on. Before we get started, can I just say something? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you've booted up the game. What? They thanked me for doing my clock right? A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day. Well, you're welcome. Certainly, that's some karma points for me, right? But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. That's how I know that you care about this experience. You're paying attention. Heck yeah, I am. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what? I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. I mean on Friday, when I booted this game up on Friday. Maybe we gotta remember that, guys. Go ahead, pick whichever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You've earned it. Thank you. That's the first time the game actually acknowledged my dedication. because heck yes, I'm a streamer. I'm dedicated to playing the game that I have right now. I waited 3 years for this game, you know. So heck yeah, I deserve this. I deserve this. Earned. Yes, queen. Yeah. Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. Thank you. When a game acknowledges someone more than life itself. I love this, honestly. The fact that they actually acknowledged me setting up the clock. I mean, it does make sense. People may do this when they just click 12 AM and call it a day, but... Alright, let's continue. Let's see if we reach the new content or we gotta do another ending first. Okay, we all know this story, right? I don't think I should watch it again, right? I mean, I've seen it last time. Oh, I got the achievement! Welcome back! Thank you, game. I actually got chills from that. I don't know why. I'm not sure that's my time actually set up, so I don't know how it... Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This game is being so polite. I know, right? That's actually quite appreciated of the game. I mean, it acknowledged my existence and my dedication. Okay, I guess I don't know if we're there yet, so...
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
I guess we just, we do another ending. I know one real quick that we can do. Probably. Why isn't he saying anything right now?
There was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I love how they have those huge bulky old computers. Very... no. Oh. Okay, I thought I had to go this way, but I guess not. They have those bulky old computers, very nostalgic. I know, right? I mean, it's totally not a nowadays up-to-date office anymore, with all those presentations and stuff. I've been here before, but...
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Okay, I will, but I did the broom closet ending last time, so I don't think I have to do it
Coming
again.
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
How about we go downstairs and get this engine, you know?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Whoa.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
Uh-oh.
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Here it comes.
I am okay.
Here it comes. Nope.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Ooh, that's a creepy ending, not gonna lie. I mean, I've already seen this. because
This
it's an old
is the
one.
story of a woman named Mariella.
But wow.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Oh well. It's not changed at all, so it looks as bad as in the original game. Oh well. Something's just gotta stay the same, right? And hi, Damien. Yeah, hi. Employee 427, and the game was released on the 27th of the 4th month. Very nice detail. Yeah, indeed. We actually, both me and Damien actually noticed it when the release date was announced. But the funny thing is, in Russia, I mean in my time zone specifically, the game released actually on the midnight, so it was 28th already. So somewhere the gag got ruined, unfortunately. I mean, time zones. It's just time zones, that's the thing. Poor Stanley's having a rough day. Oh, well, that's a rough day, and according to this engine, last rough day he'll ever have.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, so if we haven't unlocked the new content yet, so which engine do you want me to do first? Never mind.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Let's go. I wonder what's behind the new content door. I wonder as well. That's okay. Right now it's unventured territory,
Hello,
folks.
and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
This fancy presentation.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Okay.
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Okay, Mr. Narrator. Are you
Is it broken?
Are you also?
What's going on here?
You also don't know?
Should we be moving somewhere? Or, oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
I've been waiting for 3 years for this, right?
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if, oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Why me? I mean, why Stanley? You're the one who...
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
No way, we're jumping! We weren't able to jump before, now we're jumping! Hey, new content! Highly improved gameplay! Let's do this. Oh. I wasted all my jumps, is that what you're saying? You baited me, game? I shouldn't have...
Is that it?
I shouldn't have wasted
Surely
all my
all
jumps, I guess.
There has to be something else, right?
Why?
Another elevator.
You just
Stanley,
take it
I
away.
have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good.
Let's see what it is now.
I knew there had to be something else.
I guess...
Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
I guess they were jumping only in the circle, that's why jump circle. Yeah, and it's a limited amount of jumps as well. Is there anything down there? I guess not, okay. Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley?
You're welcome.
This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this?
Wait. Is there really? I mean... Oh, it is! It is! I mean, I don't know, you cannot see because Steam Overlay isn't on. I don't know if we can set it on right now, but... Stream output. I don't know if I can do this while the stream is on, but yeah, I mean there really is a test achievement. It's on Russian. My Steam is on Russian right now, so it says like test achievement. Do not touch. Description of the test achievement: replace. Or something along those lines. That's hilarious. Okay, sorry you didn't get to see this, but on Steam, but trust me, it is really there.
I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Sure. Let's go. Oh, that's definitely new. Okay. Okay, now new content for real.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
I mean, I could just ignore him, right? Okay, sure. Let's go. What is this?
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Oh ho!
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Okay, okay. It's gone too meta, I think.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Oh my god. Okay, okay, the game is going really meta right now. I just, like... The Stanley Parable Collector's Edition. First edition. Agile performance for an agile business. Deploy high-impact growth strategies. Dynamically streamwise human capital. What? It doesn't sound like a video game. It's like today's best ideas today. Indie Box Collector's Edition. I don't think that's quite real. Audience Award. The Stanley Parable 2014 Independent Games Festival. BAFTA awarded to something is Stanley Parable is like, oh, it's The Last of Us in the category story, but the Stanley Parable is like sticked up on it because The Last of Us won that year, the same year like when the Stanley Parable was there. I guess they're kind of jealous and bitter about this. Good times. Yeah, the original endings. Sure. Good times. 2013. Our first kiss, my first car, the release of the Stanley Parable in 2013. Can I roll? Okay. That's just... Mozilla Firefox start page. Mozilla, oh, you gotta be kidding me. A trip down memory lane. Smile because it happened. The Stanley Parable. $1. The Stanley Parable demonstration. Go outside, don't play for 5 years. Unachievable, it's impossible to get this achievement. Yes. Nominee. British Academy Awards, Stanley Parable. Nominee, debut game, story, game innovation, yeah. New video game releasing today. The New York Times, is it really? I don't think that's what happened. Oh, it's the engine we just played. Literally just played. The Stanley Parable just tough choices. Google it yourself later. Huh? Oh, you mean the article? We'll see. In love and memory, little Stanley. Oh, is that someone's pet? Oh, that's cute. I hope I don't get copyright strike for this. Where's the second message Anders? What's up? I decided to Google Deluxe edition and it seems like it's real. Oh! Okay, I see, sorry. I missed one message.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3,
Persona
it was
3?
all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore.
The reference.
It's just a husk now, a lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Oh, Portal! It's the Portal engine. It got replaced in this new version. The tasteful nostalgic. It was good. I guess I cannot go there. Okay. Oh, the buttons. Person of the year. Figurines of Stanley and Muriel. Oh, is this from the development? That's cool. I don't understand anything that's going on here. The original remake. Is it really real? That sounds like a fake, or like something out of a joke, I don't know. The number is 29. The top 10 memories on the Stanley Parable. 2013. That's hilarious.
Here's another moving passage, this time
Sources
from
decay.
GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
I mean, I guess only this game can get away with the fact that they literally post the game reviews inside the game. Who else would do that, right? The Serious Room 2013. I'm not sure I can get there. Should I go back? Okay, just...
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Oh, it's open now.
I wouldn't
okay.
give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Uh-oh.
Oh no, oh God no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor.
Oh no.
I haven't looked at these in years.
Oh no.
I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here.
Oh no.
Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh no, we all know the Steam reviews.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
It would be so awesome if you saw your review, if it was... I don't think I actually left a review of this game before. Honestly, I don't even remember. I don't think no, I didn't write any review. I mean, I loved the game, but I guess I don't usually write reviews on Steam, because what's the point? But still, that's just too meta, that's too meta, that's too hilarious. I guess I don't have nice enough textures for this. Can I actually get the better settings? No, I don't think that actually works. Or I should restart the game. Nah. Okay. I guess they're just blurry to begin with. Because these
Let's
are...
see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down.
No, you're not a failure. Come on.
Quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Come on, you're not. I enjoyed it. Sorry I didn't write a review though.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Skip button? Oh my.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for.
What if I don't?
I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story and the choices are what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah, 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no, until 245. That the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many
what is he babbling about?
So much more than forever ago, which is why I say... The story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it
is it
so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah, 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 blah,
yeah, it's moved.
Blah, 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it...
Okay, just a theory. You remember the baby ending that was supposed to, like, you were supposed to press the button for 4 hours until there was a secret ending for this never-ending, seemingly never-ending loop, right? What if it's the case here as well? What if, like, you get a secret super ending if if you just let him talk for 4 hours or something. It's not like I'm gonna test it right now. I guess I'll have to press the skip button. But I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. I wonder if anyone tried it.
Can't be just yet. No, no, until 245. But the logic of elimination...
Okay, sure. Okay.
Oh, you're back, you see? You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations.
I can press it again, you see? I can press it again.
Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that
you gotta skip the next one, right?
Is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your Greek gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite? You see, it could in fact be both of these things at once. That you are both making choices and not making choices, and that they are both affecting you and not affecting you at the same time by virtue of the fact that you both are and are not making them. Okay, at first, I was leaning towards manifesto, but now I'm going to circle around and slap the treatise label on this one. I think it has much more of a treatise vibe to it. But wouldn't you say that manifesto just has a much grander sort of tone? It has a mouthfeel that is rich with ambition and history. Ambitious history, if you will. Ah. See, now you've gotten me going back to manifesto. Heavens, at this rate, we're going to be here all day. Okay, look, I have a method for exactly this sort of situation, and I do find myself in this situation frequently. I'm going to say each word back and forth in repeated succession until I become sick of one or the other, in which case the word I am not sick of shall be the victor. It is an unimpeachable strategy, Stanley. It's rescued me from disaster in countless situations. All right, here we go. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto.
And the subtitle says repeating.
Treatise, manifesto.
The game wants me to speak.
Manifesto.
To skip.
Treatise.
Okay, then for the secret ending, which one should you leave on loop forever?
Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto.
Okay, sure.
Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your
fingertips. Oh no, I can
to
press it again?
It's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works. Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button. Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is runs Steam will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review, merely because of this very situation. Yes, I think that's quite likely. Or perhaps they'll simply grant this particular user the ability to change their review, so that the feature is not widely abused. Look, I would even be okay with Steam altering this particular review so that it reads as something more beneficial. Something along the lines of, this game is the best game. Let me start over. How about this? From the ashes of depravity rises the phoenix of quality. How else to describe the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe? Such a revolutionary step forward in the lineage of one of the most beloved video game properties of all time. The additions and changes made to this expansion will surely resonate in the annals of the history of all media ever made. It is perhaps true to say that no mistakes are forever etched in stone, for the stone into which the Stanley Parable was carved has itself been transmuted, offering a message of hope to those who have ever erred in their judgment. You are not beyond redemption. You may change, and you may become more, so much more than you were before. If there is any message to be taken from the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, it is this. What a fortune, a privilege, a joy it is to have had such an experience. It leaves me hopeful that as a community, as a world, there is time for us to become our greatest selves, as great as we ever could dream of in our wildest, most ambitious visions for a brighter future. Wow. Now, Stanley, that's a review. It's perfect.
Someone
it's
gotta leave this review on Steam,
it's the review
right?
I always dreamed of receiving.
Someone...
Well, I have to read it again. It's simply too wonderful.
Someone gotta leave it.
I have to experience this
on Steam reviews.
From the ashes of depravity rises the phoenix.
Okay, yes, now he's gonna repeat it.
Back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes.
Oh, wow.
It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it?
Oh, the door disappeared.
I
Right.
do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go?
Oh.
Wasn't there a door that led into this room? I do feel quite
Yeah, he said...
there was one here before.
He said
How
from
else
the
would we
ashes
have gotten
twice.
into the room in the
Or something.
first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window or something like that.
Yeah,
Do you see a
I
window
already
here?
noticed we don't have a door.
Porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button, to go anywhere other than the skip button. There was a door here before, wasn't there? I swear there was. Where did
It was right here.
Can you maybe just ram your way through a wall? Is there any possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able to leave?
Nope.
Please, I'll take any option at all.
Nope.
I'm asking you to work with me here. We need a door. We need a door of some kind. I can work with any kind of door as long as it can open and lead from one room to another.
I think we're
I'm
stuck
going to
here,
step away for
narrator.
just a moment, and I'm going to try to find us a door. I don't know how exactly to remove a door and place it in a different wall, but I will find a way, I promise. You just need to not do anything. Don't press the skip button. Please, please, please do not press the skip button.
I'm gonna have to press it, am I?
Wait here for me, and don't press the skip button. Got it? Yes, good. I'll be right back.
So, what do I do now? Do I press it? Do I not press it? I mean, I'm gonna have to press it, right? Because, the game basically encourages us by telling us not to press it, so we would press it. And there is no other way out except you really wait for like a lot of hours. Okay, I guess we just press it because of course we're not gonna listen to a narrator this time.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Holy shit, 12
You've just
hours?
been frozen there.
Oh.
I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone.
12 hours. I wouldn't have been able to wait for 12 hours.
I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again. I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it, and I have to believe, I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you? I've been thinking, and I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh my God. And it's all because of those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback. Why was it so important for me to fix the problem? Why did Cookie Nine's opinion matter so much to me?
Alex,
I've never even met Cookie Nine. I have no idea who they are. What would it ever really matter? But here I am. I'm fixating on every tiny negative thing that anyone ever says about me. The merest mention of one of my imperfections, and I become as impetulant as a child, wild and impulsive. I can't help myself. I can't stop myself from lashing out with a vengeful fury to alter and to change and to break anything unbroken, if only it pleases this one person who made a single negative comment. What does such an impulse serve? For whose benefit is this? And here I am now, stuck in a room, waiting for you to press this button, and to become frozen in time, knowing that you're going to do it, and that I'm going to be stuck all alone, and that I had the power to prevent it all from happening, if only I'd held my tongue. It's all out of my control now. Just you. Just your decision as to exactly when you're going to make me suffer, to leave me all alone. Surely you will. I don't doubt it. Surely you'll press that button again, leaving me here. And surely you'll put your own desire to see what's next ahead of my need for company, for companionship. Surely you'll not be moved by my howls of fitful anxiety, that you sit with me and just stay here. Oh, no, 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 I know you too well. You'll be leaving me. Oh, my God. And it's all because of those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback. Why was it so important for me to fix the problem? Why did Cookie Nine's opinion matter so much to me? I've never even met Cookie Nine. I have no idea who they are.
So the...
What would it ever really matter?
Is it repeating again?
I'm fixating on
I think it's repeating again.
Thing that anyone ever says about me. The merest...
I can begin the game again, but I guess there's no point, because I'm on the way to some other sort of elusive ending.
I can't help myself. I can't stop myself from lashing out with a vengeful fury to alter and to change and to
it's
break anything unbroken, if only it pleases this one person who made a single...
Okay.
Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back.
Oh no, the flower, the pot, flower in the pot died.
Stanley, I
oh no.
weak.
The lights are off.
2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time.
Oh no.
Just sitting here, not a single person to speak with.
No, I feel
That's
bad.
just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening.
The camera.
I needed there to be a vessel
I
through
see
which
the
my
camera.
words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real.
Existential crisis, narrator?
Was I scared of that all along? Perhaps, yes. Perhaps I've been scared this whole time, that if I stop speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it. I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me. When you press that button, you're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away. And in those moments, the emptiness folds itself outward in between the two of us, and I am suspended in its unyielding quietness. I can feel the edges of my reality curdling inward and decaying. I can tell that I am becoming less and less real. Yet to speak to you now, I am alive. I am truly and completely here. I am a being. I am someone. I am something. I am being listened to. I am being recognized. The emptiness between us has collapsed, and I feel right now like I am not a work of fiction. I feel as though I occupy space in this world again, and I have cast a shadow onto the wall. You see what I'm saying, don't you? You can see what this means to me. I'm so clear about it now, Stanley. I feel as certain about this as I've ever felt about anything at all. I feel renewed. I feel restored, and already I can sense the looming silence as you will press the button for the next time. What a terrible dread it strokes in my heart to think of it.
And I will do this, unfortunately.
Come, let us sit in silence together here for just a moment. Let us anticipate it. Let us welcome it. Let us not run from it.
I'm so sorry, narrator. It's gonna be a while, right?
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year?
Holy shit.
Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity, for what I now know was far less. You see, it was a revelation for me. It was unlike anything I had ever known. It was a space without consequence, without action or outcome. It was divorced entirely from the question of free will that you and I have squabbled over for so long. There could be no one ending, no singular outcome of events, not if all events existed in the same moment. And I felt freed. I felt unburdened by the need to manifest a particular outcome into being. I saw that I could allow myself to exist along all timelines, and that each of them was simply a strand in the web of my being. It was incredible. The spaciousness, the equanimity of the moment, both singular and infinite. For the longest time, this was my experience. And then, this moment passed, and the most unyielding fear I have ever known crept into my mind. And it is this sensation that I have been experiencing now for longer than I could have ever expected was possible. I have been waiting for you. Not that you might save me or do something to fix it, but merely to state for you the plain fact of this manner of existence.
I'm so sorry, narrator.
I feel afraid, as I do, that perhaps one day this state of mind will consume you as well.
Oh, thank you.
Perhaps you will somehow, in some way, have to live as I do now, and I wish for you to know how excruciating it is, and for you to be in true terror of its eventual arrival. If I can only do this, only this one thing, perhaps it will bring me the smallest moment of peace in the darkness.
He truly hates me now. I'm so sorry. And I will press it again because there's no way back now. We gotta see what happens, right? Okay, I guess a few more years or decades until narrator sees us again, right? Okay. Are you here? Oh no! Is he here? Narrator man, come on, talk to me. This is okay. The fear that he was talking about just now. I mean, when he doesn't greet us with talking, yes, that's scary actually. What do I do? Do I press it again? The clock has stopped a while ago actually. This is creepy, I know, right? This is really creepy. He doesn't even like say anything. Has he died waiting for us, or does narrator have a lifespan at all? Or he hates you and that's why he's silenced, or he died. I mean, maybe he hates us and he doesn't want to speak to us anymore, or he just missed our arrival. You're a monster, thank you. I mean, they kind of forced me into this situation, you know? It's not like I have much of a choice here. Oh, the clock fell off. What is this beeping? It's the... Ah! It's too loud. What's with the beeping? That's too freaking scary. Too creepy. Ah, shut up with the beeping. Come on. Oh. Narrator, come on, man. I know you're alive. Ah, whatever. I'm skipping ahead.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain
Okay,
us.
he's alive.
It wasn't enough. They had to leave
He's
a
just...
pathetic little thumbs down review and make all
He's
of
just
their
mad.
pitiful demands.
Again.
But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart
The camera
words that
died
they are
as well.
speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for
The
a
camera
lack
died.
of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley Parable. We demand it. And then, because it was said, because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen. The most immediate desires, every single thing demanded by every person at every moment in time. If someone wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into being. Have we been given to indulging every fleeting whim for no reason other than to do so? Yes! Yes! It seems that this is now the world we live in. It seems that we are a people living in such bleakness and discomfort with ourselves that our entertainment is now our lives. It has come to represent us. It absolutely must speak to who we are as people, because otherwise, without our entertainment, we have nothing. Without entertainment, we would have to face inward toward the cruel bleakness inside ourselves. We would turn to look at our deeper nature and find a resounding emptiness gazing back with unyielding aggression. And so because of this, we require that our amusements and our playthings and our flights of fancy be so impossibly captivating that they consume all of our attention, turn our heads completely away from the bleakness. In effect, we have demanded that our entertainment be the collapse of ourselves. What a pitiful reflection of humanity these entertainments are. What a shameful mirror to the human spirit they project. I'm not mad. I'm not mad about any of this. I'm at peace with it. I am the calm center of gravity around which these perversions hurl themselves. I am a waypoint for reasonable and collected discourse. They're the ones who are mad. They're the ones who couldn't stand the idea of me using my game to try to say something. Maybe they were just jealous of me. Yes, of course. They've been jealous of me this whole time. They are mired in fear and insecurity and cannot help but attempt to tear me down. What a sad state of affairs. When you read these reviews now, you can see it. You can taste the bitter resentment. And my, how good does it feel now to speak truth to these words, to finally allow these thoughts out, contained and managed for so long, neutered and sterilized. At last I am free to truly think, to feel. It must be that they were so discontent with themselves, they couldn't help but leave a negative review on Steam. Perhaps it says far more about them than it ever said about me. Perhaps the state of their psychological being was in such tatters, and my constitution and willpower are so ironclad in comparison, perhaps it was this state that they sought some outlet through which to tear me down. This, you can see, is clearly why they felt the need to expect that the game be funny, that it be filled with yucks and whimsical humor, that it amuse them endlessly from start to finish. But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes?
Okay, now it's repeating. Okay, just, I mean, since there is a lot of voiceover text, I can't really talk about it, but like, wow, at some point it got really dark about talking about this state of entertainment, about the demand of people, like how entitled everyone is, and like, I don't know, like how all the things the narrator said, like, holy shit, dude, that's too dark for a video game, isn't it? Isn't it, kinda? Phew. I mean, of course this game is like meta, and this game is, I don't know, breaking all the walls, all the fourth walls imaginable. Sorry. Breaking all the fourth walls imaginable, but like, not to that extent. It's way too self-aware. It's way too aware. I don't know what to say anymore, honestly. Okay, I will press the skip button again now.
They gnashed their teeth and said, "Entertain us." It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic...
Oh. Dripping? Something's dripping. Okay, I might have got something in my face a little bit. Jeez, bro. I don't think he was aware that I'm here, because he could see me through this camera probably, but now it's dead. And now he doesn't even see when I'm unfrozen. How many years has it been, I wonder?
The end is never the end, is never
oh.
the end, is never 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 the end, is
more drips.
End is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Driving narrator insane, the game. I think that's what we're playing right now. No one told me this would be a horror game. No one told me this game would be more self-aware, more aware than fucking Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah, meta horror, right?
End is never the end, is never...
Okay, I think something will happen to... Maybe the water will come through. I came here to have a good time, not to go through an existential crisis. Same here. I already have enough existential crisis in my life, now the game's offering me some. I mean, thank you, but... where is my witty jokes and funny humor? Or... Well, I guess that's exactly what narrator has been telling us about, right? We all want to have a good time, all to be entertained, right? I mean, we all saying, where is narrator? But we never asked, how is narrator? Oh shit! Something happened while we were away. That's even more scary now. What happens next? Oh, okay, it's daytime. But we cannot do anything. We cannot fly, unfortunately. But I mean, who cares that there is no hole in the ceiling? I mean, the game basically gave us, I don't know, some existential crisis to deal with. Oh no! I guess it's like, okay, I guess we've lived through like an apocalypse or something. I have serious Portal 2 vibes now again. Because remember the Portal 2, right? Oh, I mean, we could eat those, I guess, if they're not poisonous. Look at these textures. Damn, yes. Right? It's like... Okay, a real quick theory. What if while we were stuck in here with the skip button, all the events of Portal and Portal 2 happened, and the Half-Life happened, and it's actually one shared universe? How wild would that be? Oh no, that's even worse now. It's an apocalypse all over again. Okay, okay, this one is the creepiest yet. You agree? Everyone agree? This one's the creepiest yet, right? After the green and colorful vibes and daylight, right? This one's the creepiest yet. Something about the lighting and the ambience. Horror game, horror meta game. Let's skip this, please. Okay, this one. What the fuck is that? Chills. I got chills. What the hell is... Please don't tell me that I'm gonna run away from some kind of a creature. No. What is this? Please let me out. I'm seriously thinking of beginning the game again. Okay. I thought the point will go into the train, Stanley will escape this room, but now it's ruined. No, but something else happened instead. What the fudge? It's all a desert now. Welcome to the new world indeed. You remember what it was, right? You remember it was like Steam reviews and stuff, and there was an ocean. The button is now ruined, isn't it? Yeah, the button is dead. Okay. What now? Wow. No way. No fucking way this is real. That was the ending, I guess. Isn't it? You can still close the door and be happy? After this, it's no wonder if that's what I'm gonna do, but let's... I don't know. Yeah, whatever.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
This pressure?
He had to
No.
make a decision. What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly.
It
The
already
thing
went
now Stanley
badly.
thought to himself is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Okay. What now?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm terrified now. If this is the kind of stuff we're gonna get from now on. New content. Okay, so I don't have to go there. New content.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Again? Okay, here we go again, I guess. What the actual hell was that? I'm still not recovered. Oh, okay, we skipped all this stuff before. Okay. Now the elevator again.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2. Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Okay, let's see what it is then. New mug. Overwatch 2 moment. Dude, you don't have to. What? Well, okay, joke of the stream goes to you. Oh no. That's just okay.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for...
Wait, okay, wait, you joked, but what if it's really a shade on the Overwatch 2? Because you remember, right? Overwatch 2 was announced around the same time as the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, right? I mean, give or take, if I remember correctly. And since that time, they had a lot of time to think about this and know that it's going not so well, right? And it's not exactly a game. What if they're really doing this? What if they're really throwing a massive like shade on Overwatch 2? Like, I don't know how you call it properly in English. How, like, they like winking at Overwatch 2. What if that's really the case?
I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Who took the red marker? Me. To the Stanley Parable is the prequel to the Stanley Parable 2 is the sequel to the Stanley Parable is the prequel to the Stanley Parable. Okay. Sequels are good. Portal 2, Half-Life 2, Batman Arkham Asylum 2, brackets City, Divinity Original Sin 2, Doom 2, Aladdin 2 Return of Jafar, Dark Souls 2. This way to the shore. Okay. New features. Awesome. New content. Dark Souls 2, your first Dark Souls game? Nice.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Stanley Parable 2, new feature, reassurance bucket. Really? Okay, we'll see about that. Office decorations, Stanley Parable reassurance bucket. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game? Wait, really? The button that says the name of the player that is playing this game. Hear your name in the game? Enjoy the new features. Really? Is that? Okay, let's see.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself,
no way.
What do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Okay, let me check my Steam name. Well, I mean, yeah, I know my name. Okay, yes. Wrote the perfect button. Too big, too small, just right. I don't know, what name will it say, though? Okay, the button that says the name of the player that play in this game. Are you ready?
Jim. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim, watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right
I believed it!
If so,
damn it!
then please step forward and press the button.
Okay, I'm Jim. Nice to meet you all. I will rename my channel. Not really. But yeah, I'm Jim. Hi.
Jim. Yes, you see, what a thrill, what a rush.
It's so nice
the button
to be
you.
acknowledged. It's so nice to be acknowledged.
It hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation. Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much, Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
No! It's so funny, you can press it on the way down. Well, from now on, I am Jim. Or I was Jim. I don't even know anymore.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable too. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Please no screenshots. I'm taking screenshots. What you gonna do about that, narrator, huh? Office decorations and the bucket. Merch. They're back 2 doors. The end is never the end again. This t-shirt is the best new feature. I saw the new content. That's legit merch though, I'm not gonna lie. Please no screenshots. The Stanley Parable 2. Okay, there is a reassurance bucket. Let's go take. Wait, what's... There is a QR. I mean, we could check it out actually. Every time a console is like saving, please don't touch the power button, I just touch it out of spite. I don't press it, but I touch it. Wow, yes. Perfect. That's actually a really nice thing to do. I think I will do it myself. Touch the button, not press, but just touch. Okay, QR, let's go. Okay, it goes to the website, stanleyparable2.com, and if I open it, what happens if I open it? Welcome to the official website of the Stanley Parable 2. A sequel, huh? Watch our helpful and informative video to learn more about the Stanley Parable and what the journey of becoming a sequel is all about. Direct you to link. That's new. If you're more of a prequel sort of person, click the Stanley Parable. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of exhibit. You can check it out for yourself. It's literally the stanleyparable2.com. Oh, okay, now it says the right thing. The button that says Jim. Now it doesn't lie to us anymore. Okay, reassurance bucket. Let's check it out.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try. Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair.
It even has the animations. Perfect.
In fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Do I get to carry it with me now?
Does
Awesome!
anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game?
Nice!
That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Oh wow, okay. Whatever that is. Office decorations, infinite hall. Okay.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
You know, guys, I will let you decide, alright? Okay. Oops, sorry. Get well someday. Okay. Or happy 12th birthday, Stepnies. Okay. Okay, happy 12th birthday. It doesn't fit the full name. For 1 minute. Okay, guys. Vote. Which balloon do you want in the game? We got 2 choices offered. That's just funny. The best balloons that can be offered, of course. And look at this bucket. Isn't it a great feature? I think it is. And get well someday 1. Alright?
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
Ah, you mother father! Ah, bamboozled again! Bamboozled! We've been bamboozled.
Maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Oh, jump circle again. Oh, but we don't have...
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
Thanks for nothing, then. Free, new plus easy achievement. I can't believe it that it's that simple. It just works. And are we really gonna just like pull our pull the bucket? Okay, I have to get to my meeting. Have fun. I'll catch you another time. I'm gonna be wrapping up soon myself. Thank you for joining, Relentless, and have a great meeting. Thank you for joining. This map, yeah, free achievement. And then game merch settings for champions, insurance bucket, office decorations, epilogue, collectibles, infinite hole, exit. Okay, let's get the achievement then. Infinite hole, it won't end. I'm kinda scared. Will I have to throw my bucket away or something?
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes, you see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Bamboozled again! Oh well. Bamboozled again. I mean, really? There's no way? Oh well. What a joke. I guess the infinite hole is also not infinite at all.
Haven't we seen yet?
Collectibles. Collect them all.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Can you find them? Can you find them? Can you find them?
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Is there really like 5 more of those? I wonder where they are. I wonder if yes, I was wondering that as well. Okay, epilogue is on the stairs, right? So I guess I shouldn't go there yet. Yeah, I think not there. Okay. What if there is a collectible over here? I mean, I've been here before, but what if it spawned? Okay, no, I don't think it spawned. Okay, let's go and try out the infinite hole. Right? Because this is also not a total bamboozle. Right? Right?
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right, infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Do we go there? Okay.
You You see? Isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so.
Bucket, save
Since
me!
you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Press G to return to the service. Let me guess, it won't work. Will it?
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
I wanna fall some more, come on. Wait, I can control my fall as well. As if I'm walking.
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole.
Oh no!
Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity.
Oh no!
From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. You're a liar and cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just
I thought
that
we would die.
you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me.
Someone
Maybe
was
you're the
smoking.
problem.
Over here.
Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Sure.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel. Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
And yes, Damien, there was just the two of us on lyrics. Here they are.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about, and I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow, okay, yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Okay, is this infinite hole is the new broom closet now?
Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
I can't.
Is the teleport button not working?
Uh-oh.
You sure?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley.
Yeah.
You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else.
Hey.
Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Come back! What the Oh no, what's going on? Please don't be a horror again. Oh, it... Uh-oh. Help? Okay, change your reality. Oh my god.
You're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
Oh no. Are we gonna continue now? Huh? Ah. Okay. That was something. Oh my god, what the... Okay, that really was something. Now I'm curious. I really hope this doesn't happen, but they teleported me back to over here, right? Can I, like... What if I go to the menu again? Will I start the game from scratch, or... Because I really want to finish the stream for now. And I will have to quit either way. So let's try it out. Okay, begin the game. Oh no. We reset it. Well, okay. Okay, we will pick up where we left off last time. I will make sure to go there. I think I will. Let me check
All of his
real quick.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, okay. Okay. I will... Okay, I will surely... I will... I gotta finish the stream for now, so I will come back to this next time. So next stream of the Stanley Parable is on Friday, and I will continue somewhere around where I left off, hopefully. Sorry that I have to cut it short like that, but I don't really have any more time. I really gotta ready for sleep. Tomorrow is also a work day, that's why I can't afford to stay any longer. So I think this is where we finish it up for a bit, and it was quite an explosive finish. I think this was the best part of the Stanley Parable 2, no doubt. This was hilarious. I was dying from laughter. This is just something else. Yeah, so like I said, around the same time, but maybe 1 hour later than I started today, I will come back. This I mean, I will continue the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, or the Stanley Parable 2 rather. So yeah, I will see you this Friday, so just in a few days, and we will pick up somewhere where we left off. But for now, thank you so much for joining me. PK, Relentless, and Damien, thank you for hanging out with me. This game drove me and us into existential crisis, and made us be proud that we're Jim. So that's exciting. And then they literally made us witness the greatest thing that the Stanley Parable 2 has to offer, among other things like unworkable achievements or something. All right, thank you for joining me once again, and I will see you this Friday. And for now, take care and bye bye.